Hi YouTube family, I'm here. I hope you all can see well. I'm here and I'm on the road, so I'm going to do a test on some seeds that I found at Walmart yesterday when I stopped in Minnesota. So basically what I have is I have some passion flower, which these make a fruit that is edible. You can find them growing wild in the woods. Okay, I have a chili poblano. This was just some cheap seeds, so I don't know if they're gonna even work, but I have these. I have a piñata pepper, which is similar to my mulatto bueno that I'm kind of having a little issue with, that I ordered from somewhere else. I have a perennial wildflower mix, and these are supposed to come up every year, perennials. I have a bean scarlet runner. I think it makes a pretty red flower on that bean. I have Johnny Jump Up, Viola, Helen Mount. Okay, they look like pansies. I think they are pansies. Yeah, and they're perennials. They don't say they're edibles. I'm gonna try this bluebonnet, Texas bluebonnet. I have a marigold. I have marigold. I have cosmos. I have another wildflower cutting mix. Okay, I have tomatillo, which is, this one is a purple one, but you know that's that vegetable that looks like a tomato. You find it in Spanish dishes, Mexican dishes. You can use it in salsas and in meats and stuff like that, and stews. And I found these chrysanthemums. Okay, these seeds are coated. They say they're coated, easy to handle seeds. They say they so easy. They're you get increased oxygen penetration, handling, accurate spacing of seed in a wide range of planting conditions, and better versatility. I'm sorry. And these are non-GMO. Most of them are non-GMO. So the one that I'm going to try to do now is the Texas bluebonnet. I'm going to try the wildflowers, the Johnny Viola, and I may do the tomatillo. Now I'm excited just to go back home. I already know the beans grow fast, so I'll have beans in my truck too early. And I might do this passion flower. So and then I ate an apple, so I'm gonna try that apple. Oh, and I forgot I have this green dream parsley. Okay, like a frizzy looking parsley. See that? Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm going to open my seeds, and I'm not gonna do that many because I don't want so many, because I'm gonna, once I root them, once I get them to germinate, then I'm gonna have to put them in the dirt, and I got dirt in the side box. So then I'm gonna have to get some little cups, which I got some little cups too. Oh, I'll be on ready. But I got the dirt, I got the and the lighting is gonna be bad, but anyway, that's too many seeds. So these seeds are a variety. So this is a variety of wildflowers. So we're gonna put some of them back, because what I'm gonna do once they root, get the little root on them, I'm gonna put them in the cup in the dirt, and I'm gonna have to put the cups on the floor. I'm gonna have to get like a little tray, you know, like the little hot dog trays, and I'm gonna sit the little cups on the little hot dog tray, and I'm gonna let them, you know, grow. And when I get home, I'll transplant them into a larger space. So you see these wildflowers here, okay? You see them on the paper towel? Okay, so I'm just gonna fold the paper towel in half, like that. Okay, then we're gonna sit him right here. Try not to lose my seat. Then we are for sure gonna try this bluebonnet. Okay, what I should have done was felt the seeds to see and to start the seeds that were not so fine. Those wildflower seeds are fine, but I know these bluebonnets are bigger. So we're gonna do 6 bluebonnet seeds, okay? And we're gonna fold the pack down because when I get home, I'm gonna plant the rest of them. Okay, so there you go. See the bluebonnet seeds on the paper towel? Then I'm just gonna fold it in half, okay? Then we're gonna grab another paper towel. And I'm just doing, I have these paper towels that you can see these seeds. Okay, this Johnny Up, the little pantsy looking one, Helen Mount, okay? They seem like they're bigger seeds. Not too big, but at least they're not little bitty micro seeds like some of those wildflowers are, okay? And so we'll do 4, okay? So I'll do this one and I'll do the parsley. We won't do the beans because I'm pretty sure those beans will grow and that's a bigger plant. Then I could do 1 beans, but anyway, beans make pretty flowers. I'm catching heck trying to get get the seeds to open the pack. But anyway, beans make pretty flowers. The bloom that's on them, oh, they be so pretty. They have some that are pink, purple, white, red. You almost think, you know, it's like a flower, you know, but that's the little bloom. Just like the squash, some of the squash has different color blooms other than yellow, you know. Okay, so here we are. Oh, these suckers are little. Oh, they didn't feel that little. Oh no, baby. Okay, let's put some of them back. Okay, so here's another one. Okay, my sense of touch is off tonight. Okay, I didn't judge that right. Okay, we're gonna put these little micro rascals up. Okay, so now I got another set of little micro seeds. I'm gonna have to be very careful, so I might even fold these again so I won't lose any of them. I may fold them into a little pouch, okay? But we're gonna do, I want to really do the parsley regardless to what size it is. Okay, that's bigger. I know that for sure. I'm not off with that. I'm not off. Okay, that's bigger. We're gonna open the parsley. Okay, you see I open the seeds and I'm just putting a certain amount of seeds on the paper towel. Yeah, they little too. They ain't as little as those other ones, but they little too. Okay, all right. But we know the beans have big seeds. So this is what we're gonna stop with right here, okay? So I got the parsley on the paper towel. I'm gonna fold the paper towel in half, okay? And then I'm gonna do 1 apple seed, okay? So I don't even need a whole paper towel, and I just have 1 apple seed right here. And what I did was I scored the seed, okay? So I cut part of the husk off with a little I took a little knife and then the rest of it I peeled back with my fingernail. Okay, so I'm gonna fold it in half. So could you see that? All the paper towels. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it should be 5 little envelope, you know, 5 separate folds, okay? 5 individual folds, because the apple one is on a short one. I cut a paper towel in half and then folded it in half, the half in half. Then I have this one, then I have this one, that one, this one, okay? So now I'm gonna hold them. I'm missing a key part of this video right here. Okay, so now you got my Ziploc bag, right? Okay, so I'm gonna get the water. Okay, I got the water, which is just, doesn't matter what kind of water. I just had my drinking water. I'm on the road, so you know I got my drinking water. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, because I'm on the road, I'm going to put my seeds, paper towel with the seeds in them, right? I'm gonna put mine on a little small plate, a little paper plate, just to keep them in place, okay? Then, so the seeds in the paper towel folds on a paper plate. I'm just gonna lightly dampen the paper towels with water, okay? The water's gonna go through the paper towels and it's gonna wet the seeds. And I just want to keep them moist, okay? Not too wet, just moist, all right? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just raise up each fold and make sure that the seeds that are in that paper towel, because I don't have my spritzer, okay, the seeds that didn't pour, you know, because I moved them, right? So I want to just make sure that the seeds, I just shake them back into the wet spot on the paper towel, okay? Like you got a little folded diaper. So I just want to open up the folds and make sure that the seeds fall back into the moist part of the paper towel, okay? Because I didn't wet the whole paper towel. I just wet the bottom part of it, and then let the water seep through. So I can pour just a little bit more, okay? So I'm just checking to make sure all my seeds are gonna be in a wet area of the paper towel. Not too wet, just enough to dampen them, okay? And then I'm gonna pat them down. See, I pat them down, okay? So you see how you can see those seeds? You see they're wet. Each seed in the little fold, okay? Now that they're wet, you can deal with them. You can hold them. You can handle them a little bit, you know, better, because they're not gonna roll all off the paper towel. Then I get my Ziploc bag and I slide the paper. You can use a bigger one, but I need my gallon size bags for my salads when I separate them, and my chicken. So I'm using a smaller size Ziploc bag and a little plate, a little cocktail plate that I had, paper plate, and I'm gonna slide them in there like so. You see the seeds? All right, and I'm leaving just a crack in there, okay? Just a crack. And I'm gonna put this on the shelf. They say you could put it always in a cool, dark area, but I don't always do that, okay? I put them where I can, and sometimes if I got a lot going on, I might forget them. So, and then I'm so inspired, you know, that I just sometimes want to peek in at them or whatever. So I just sit them in the closet. I sit them on top of my clothes, but I sit them aside, and at least 3 days for most of them, okay? And you'll see the little root start to come out, a little sprout. Now that apple is going to take longer than 3 days, and the ones that I decided to go ahead and do the passion flower, he may take a little longer. I don't know, because this is the first time, honestly, I've used those coated seeds in this quick germination process, okay? We're gonna let these sit for 3 days, and the ones that are ready to come out in 3 days, I'm gonna put them in dirt. The others, I'll wait till they're ready, and I'm gonna put them in dirt. And what I do, if I have like a food tray, okay, or like I say, the hot dog tray, since I have my cups are like those little shot cups. I found some of those little shot cups, or whatever you want to call them, you know, for the water. You know, when you want to, at the dentist's office, the little bitty cups that are either shot size or a little bit bigger than a shot size, when you want to rinse your mouth, the little rinse cups. Okay, I found some of those. Okay, so with the cups, I'll poke a hole in the cup so it can drain, and I'll put about 1/4 of a dirt in each cup, put my seeds on top of the dirt, okay, each individual cup with the name of what seed it is written on the outside. Then I'll sprinkle a little dirt on top, not too deep, just a drizzle of dirt, okay, and I'll water them lightly, okay. I put them on the food tray because I'm in the truck. They're gonna be on the floor on my passenger side. If I have 5 cups, they can sit 5 cups, like, you know, like a serving tray, and I can keep them in place, okay. Okay, this is what I was speaking of when I was talking about the tray, okay, because I keep the seeds in a tray, but so I could keep them standing up, you know, like when I'm hitting bumps and stuff or whatever, turning, you know, whatever. But okay, let's see here. Okay, so I found this hyacinth. Okay, it has a wonderful fragrance. I'm jumping stories now. I'm jumping topics. Okay, this I found for $1 at Walmart in Minnesota the other day. It has a wonderful fragrance. They even have perfume that has what is it? What do they call it? They oils or whatever, or the fragrance of hyacinth. This one is an iris. It has no smell. Okay, and this one is a muscari. Okay, the muscari. But see, I need to get them into a bigger container, so hopefully I'll be able to get through the house and transplant these soon. But they're perennials, so they'll come up every year. These are bulb plants, and to, you know, now there are some perennials that, I mean, annuals that I have seen that come up every year, but for the most value, flowers that come up every year is what I like. Okay, so let's talk about the seeds that I started. Okay, so this is the wildflower. Look, they sprouted in the paper towel. See that? That's the little sprouts. Look, I did it in the paper towel. Okay, so honestly, I had a little technical difficulties with the load I was pulling, so I had to it took me 2 days. So these are 2 days. Okay, and this one is the Johnny Up. Okay, they did sprout, but you can barely see them in there. Okay, but the wildflower is up quite a bit. Okay, and I don't have a tray. I had a box that when I had an order delivered to my truck from Aldi, the lady brought me, my delivery lady brought me this box. I decided we'll just put everything in the box. And I also have the other seeds in the corner over here. So the blue bonnets, okay, and it's raining right now, and I'm not going outside in the side box and get no dirt. So, and some more cups, I'll do that tomorrow. But look, okay, so for you to see what I did, the blue bonnets on the paper towel. Okay, the blue bonnets on the paper towel, and you see that, well, the lighting on my top bunk, so, but anyway, let me get it in the screen. Okay, the blue bonnets was on the paper towel like everything was the other day. And look at this sprout from the blue bonnet seed. Look at that. Look at that. I'm gonna have to do something with this lighting. Okay, bear with me. We'll just, you know, I have some big hands. Look at that sprout. That's from one of the blue bonnets. Okay, sometimes you have some seeds that will not react as fast as others. So what I'm gonna do tomorrow is I'm gonna put this sprout in the soil, and the others I'm gonna leave in the paper towel until they sprout. Okay, that's what we got there in the paper towel. So what I'm gonna do is just fold it back in half. I'm gonna fold it back down, and I'm not gonna leave it no longer than tomorrow, which I could stick that bluebonnet sprout in this dirt with one of these flowers right here, but I don't want to make a mistake and forget and actually, you know, transplant and then have my seed, because sometimes I have so much going on, you know. So now I'm gonna open the next paper towel. I'm gonna open the next paper towel because the parsley is not ready yet. Like I say, sometimes some of them do not all grow in the same, you know, time span. So I'm gonna open up this paper towel and see what I got. It's nothing in that one. That's the back of this one. They were 2-ply. Okay, and now that they're wet, they're like coming apart. Or either these may be the wildflowers. Let's see, from where I planted the wildflowers, probably so. Those are from the wildflowers. Okay, so I can get rid of those. I left them in there just in case I wanted to start another group of seeds. So right now, all we have now is the apple seed that looks like it might want to sprout. Sometimes they won't, you know, just depend on what kind of apple it is. I was just going to try it anyway. I'll just try it anyway, you know. So I'm going to fold these damp paper towels back over and put them back on my little plate and put them back in the Ziploc bag, because as I get closer to heading home, I'll start another type of seed in the paper towel, just so I'll have it already sprouted by the time I get in. So that was bluebonnet. This one is the parsley, and they're not ready. Okay, that curly parsley, they're not ready. Okay, so, and I took my glasses off, so I might have a sprout or two, but no, there are a couple that have a little bit of point on them where you can see. You just have to, once you try it, you'll start to look at the seed and say that, oh, that seed is alive. And sometimes they swell, you know. Sometimes the sprout just comes right out. Now I'm gonna say that one, that passion flower that I started, I don't tend to like him. Okay, with that coating on there, I don't like it for this process. So I probably will never buy another one of those coated seeds. That is maybe in the dirt, what they say, but straight to the soil, but I don't like it. So I will never probably buy those again. But the reason why I bought it is because that passion flower, which produces that fruit that grows on that vine, I wanted it. So like I say, I used to find them in the woods and was just not gonna walk in the woods and get it when I was pulling tanker, because of the snakes might be in there, critters in there out there in those wells. So but that was in East Texas. So, but yeah, this one, well, I'd say that's those seeds. That's those passion flower seeds. And one of them may have a little sprout on them. One of them. So, but it's too small. Oh, it is. It's right there. But it's too small for you to see it. So we're going to just put it back down. And when I get ready to plant them, transplant them to the soil in this box, I'm going to transplant it to that little cup and then sit them in this box for them to grow. And then when I get home, they'll be ready to go straight to their home. So that's that. So yeah, that bluebonnet is a tough seed. It's the texture of it is tougher, you know, harder, like a garbanzo bean. Okay, but it sprouted pretty quickly. So you see, again, these are little cups, little bitty cups that I use. I have some other ones that I've used. Even with when I started my lemon trees on the truck, I used a styrofoam cup. When I tipped over this fence and got a piece of cactus that was in New Mexico, I put it in a Pepsi cup. So I just needed, you know, some soil just to you know, keep it alive until I got it to where it was gonna live. So again, look at those sprouts. Nice, aren't they? And I just did this on the truck. So it can be done. Trust me. I've done this. I don't have 100% results, positive every time, but about 80% of my seeds I'm able to sprout like this, and the others, if I don't get tired of fooling with them because enough of them have sprouted, then I just put them in the dirt and they'll come up later. But this is what I do. So until next time, we will update on how these are doing, and on the other seeds that I have here. So you all have a good afternoon. I'm calling it a day. You know, every day I have to get some type of gardening in, so, or at least just enjoying nature, you know, some way or another. So we're gonna roll out of here tomorrow, and I'll talk to y'all later. All right, bye bye.